What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, chilling. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, y'all. What's going on? What's popping with you guys, man? Hope everything is going good today. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the goons in the chat. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes at 50%. Last but not least, tip your bartender, y'all. What's popping? What's going good? What's goody? What's goody, you guys? You know, Wednesday, okay? But I got some news for you guys, okay? It's definitely time to talk about some serious things that are being discussed right now at these NFL combines, man. If you think that the combine is just there just so people could just see people work out, it's a lot of business being done, bro, and a lot of stuff being said. First things first, salute to all y'all, man. Okay, but I did something that I normally don't do, because in the morning I just do, I do me, I do what I want to do, check out some things, catch up on some work, do whatever it is I'm doing. But I was flipping through the channels this morning, man, because I got me some breakfast, and I was just sitting there and I was flipping through the channels, and I ran across Adam Schefter on the Pat McAfee show. Now I don't watch Pat McAfee, man. Salute to Pat McAfee, but I'm in the business too, so it's like I don't spend a lot of time watching other pundits, because I don't want to be, feeling like I'm using their opinion or their information, and I can find out the same information. So I kind of try to keep myself, not getting lost in the sauce, man. But due to the fact that Adam Schefter was there, I went ahead and watched it, okay? And this combine's about to get really off the chain, bro. It's about to get busy. But with that being said, a lot of good info. Plus, I've been getting a lot of alerts in regards to what's happening with the quarterback carousel, bro. And we've discussed Matthew Stafford and his potentiality of going to other teams, okay? But it's starting to get some heat, bro. Okay, blaze one for the nation. Hold on. It's starting to get some serious heat, bro, okay? And we're going to talk about it because it seems like Matthew Stafford is going to be the first domino to fall before everything else happens. So even if you're not interested in Matthew Stafford to be your quarterback, if you're one of those teams, and there's plenty of teams that are looking for a veteran signal caller, you're still being affected by Matthew Stafford, because according to what I've been reading, a bunch of different things. Vincent Bonsieri, what how you pronounce his name? Bonsieri, over there with the Las Vegas newspaper, the head newspaper, and what Shefty just said, and what a lot of other things that I've been reading. Matthew Stafford is the straw that's going to stir the drink when it comes to what happens with everybody else. All right. Now, the good thing about this is, bro, is that I'm also here in LA. So due to the fact that I'm here in LA, there's two NFL teams here, and the number one NFL team is the Los Angeles Rams. Okay. And based on what I'm hearing here, because the local networks and all the local newspaper, LA Times and all of that, there is a faction of the Rams that are ready to move on from Matthew Stafford. Okay, this is what I'm hearing, all right? And there is a guy by the name of Sean McVay who's absolutely not ready to move on, all right? So just remember Super Bowl 56, which was 4 years ago, which was actually, 4 years ago, he won a Super Bowl for the Los Angeles Rams, all right? But now he doesn't have any guaranteed money, all right? It's the same situation that's going on with a lot of players. He doesn't have any guaranteed money, and he's not getting paid what he should be getting paid. So right now, The teams that are running a full court press, that are running an absolute blitz package, trying to see if they could get at least some type of conversation with Matthew Stafford, is in this order: Las Vegas Raiders, New York Giants, Pittsburgh Steelers. Those three teams are what's being reported as the teams that are being the most aggressive in regards to having a conversation. Now, here's what's going on. Matthew Stafford is still under contract. He has a 2-year deal left on his contract. He has zero guaranteed money. All right. His contract is $27 million a year at this point. The going rate for a quarterback of his stature is $60 million. Okay. He's nowhere close to that. He's not even getting half of what he should get. All right. That's a problem. All right. With that being said, the Los Angeles Rams has given him and his agent permission to talk to other teams. And right now at the combine, if your team is at the combine who needs a quarterback, you're the Raiders, you're the Steelers, you're the Giants, you're the Vikings trying to figure it out. You're a bunch of teams that's running around trying to figure out your quarterback situation. You're definitely trying to see what's popping. Okay, even the New York Jets. Okay, what are they going to do? There is a lot of talk about what's popping. Okay, and I'm here to talk about it. All right. Now, we're going to go team by team. Number one, the Las Vegas Raiders. And the reason why the Las Vegas Raiders are looking like they're the number one team trying to have a conversation is because it was reported by Vinny Bonsieri that Tom Brady has already contacted Matthew Stafford's team. He's already contacted his agent. They're already been chopping it up. Doesn't mean anything. All it means is a conversation. But Brady has already spoken to them already. Now, the Giants are another team because look at where they're sitting at. Giants are sitting like in a top 5 pick. If they could secure Matthew Stafford, they can move and get somebody else at that 3 spot. Okay? All right. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Rams would want to trade. We need some multiple picks. But it might not be, hey, we're willing to do some business, but we're not trying to give up that 3rd pick. With the Raiders, same situation, okay? Steelers, even though they don't have, a top 10 draft pick, they need a quarterback situation, so they're kind of calling and checking on it, all right? So, based on what Adam Schefter just said on the TV, okay, and Adam Schefter is the senior insider for ESPN. He's a senior insider. He's not just some regular dude. He's saying, and he mentioned by name, he said the Raiders definitely and the Giants definitely. Now, he said the Steelers are still kicking tires. They're there, but he definitely mentioned the Raiders in detail, okay? Because he said, well, if the Raiders aren't there, then maybe the Giants will be there. And when he said that, I was like, I'm willing to believe that if it happens. Now, here's the thing. The Rams just want to see what his market value is. Basically, what they're saying to Matthew Stafford is, oh, yeah, we want you to be the guy, but we don't want to have to pay you 60 per. Like, we don't want to pay you that number. All right. So what they said is, why don't you go out and see what they're talking about? Because the Rams still have Matthew Stafford. He's under contract. All right. It ain't like, oh, he can just sign with somebody else. It has to be a trade. So it's like, yeah, go ahead. We understand, we're still trying to figure out whether or not we want to break you off like that or not. But go out and see what's popping and see what the other teams are offering. And then maybe we can meet in the middle. Now, the Rams are playing a really risky situation, all right? But they're banking on what I've always told you about Matthew Stafford here in LA. Matthew Stafford, wife, is very, very much in the industry. Okay, she has a podcast. She's doing, she's on commercials with him. She's very much into this lifestyle here in LA. They've been here, maybe 5, 6, 7 years or something like that. She's very ingrained, bro. Very ingrained in the lifestyle. She's trying to act. She's doing the modeling thing. The kids are already in school. They're at that age where she likes the life here in LA. She likes it. Matthew Stafford's wife loves being here. All right. That could play heavily because Adam Schefter said that maybe retirement, and I had been hearing that there's a possibility that he may hang him up, but he's only 37. All right. And he needs to get paid a really, for a while, at least till he's 40, a good ass size bag. What is that going to take? That's going to take $50 million, and that's going to take multiple years. So if you're a team like the Raiders, you're a team like the Giants, you're not getting Matthew Stafford for a 1-year rental because it's going to be a straight trade. It might even be a sign and trade. All right. You're going to have Matthew Stafford 3 years. He's going to be your starter. You're going to be paying him a shit ton of money. You're not paying him 27. That's not happening. You're not paying him 30. You're not paying him 35. You're going to be paying him 50. I mean, that's pretty much the bottom of the barrel, and that's really probably too low for him. Okay, this is a man that's a first ballot Hall of Famer and a Super Bowl champion, and a man that almost beat the Eagles in the playoffs, if you didn't remember. If you didn't remember the Eagles and the damn Rams, that was a good-ass game. Okay, and Stafford was spinning it. He's not Aaron Rodgers. We're not talking about Aaron Rodgers. We're not talking about a guy like Sam Darnold, who you're saying, okay, he had one good year. You're not talking about a Kirk Cobains and Kirk Cousins that you're like, he lost his job to Michael Penix. You're talking about a guy who almost beat the world champions, bro. That game, if you were watching that Eagles and Rams game, was nip and tuck the entire time, bro. Nip and tuck. This is a guy that can get in there and it can make something happen. All right. But Matthew Stafford is going to be the domino that needs to fall before everybody else wants to do anything. They want to see what's popping with Stafford. Is Stafford going to stay with the Rams? Because if he stays with the Rams, then all these other guys start looking like they're the number one guy. But right now, Aaron Rodgers ain't doing anything. Adam Schefter and you know that Pat McAfee's friends with Rodgers. He said that they're out of the country right now. Okay, so they're kind of sitting back saying, hey, we're on a trip, we're out the country, we'll see what happens. Sam Darnold, it was said by Adam Schefter that if the Raiders weren't able to get Matthew Stafford, then we would be looking at a Sam Darnold. I'm not really happy with the Sam Darnold situation, but at least with Sam Darnold, it won't be as much money and it won't be as many years. But I don't see Sam Darnold actually working out. All right. In regards to the draft and everybody's, what you're talking about, he said that quarterbacks have nothing to do with the draft, doesn't have anything to do with this particular situation. Because if one of these teams lands their quarterback, lands Matthew Stafford, that changes a lot of shit. That changes a lot of what happens with the draft, who drafts what needs you need. The Giants might be like, if they can get Stafford, they might just say, hey, man, let's just go ahead and pick up Travis Hunter or something. Okay, maybe we don't even get Shador, or maybe they don't try to get another guy. All right. So what's important about this is that Matthew Stafford is the straw that stirs the drink, bro. Without Stafford, nothing's happening with the quarterback carousel, bro. The ride is broken until Matthew Stafford decides what he's doing, okay? I was very shocked to hear that. Extremely shocked. Because I'm like, okay, yeah, Matthew Stafford. No, dude. This guy is the guy that everybody is sitting around to see what he does, all right? What is Stafford doing? We're not moving a muscle, all right, until Stafford decides what he's doing. Because right now, he is the number one potential quarterback that might be on the move. Now, Great thing about what Schefter said in this, and put your questions down, okay? The great thing about what Schefter said with this was he said exactly what I've been saying about Matthew Stafford when I've been asked about him, is that does he want to uproot his life? Does he want to uproot his life to move to a city that he never lived in? This is what Schefter said. Does Matthew Stafford want to uproot his life to move to a city that he never played in? Okay, so what cities has he played in? He's played in Detroit and he's played in LA. Just like I told you guys, that where he's living at with his family has a lot to do with this. Okay, I'm willing to bet that if he was to go to the Raiders, okay, his wife would not be moving with him. His wife and his kids would still be in LA, still doing them. That is only an hour for plane ride away. All right, that's not far at all. Okay, come over there, see your daddy on the weekends type thing, but during the week we over here doing us. Got plenty of nanny money, all of that. You ain't got to worry about who's gonna watch the kids while she's at the beauty salon or getting her hails and nails did or whatever. Matthew Stafford's wife loves being here. Okay, she's a person who was trying to pursue the entertainment situation, and she's married to the number one quarterback in this city. This is the second largest city in Los Angeles. I mean, in the United States. Okay, and the entertainment and movie capital of the world right here. Huh? She ain't trying to bounce. He goes to any other team on the East Coast, he'll be by himself. I'm telling you that now. They're not moving. I don't know what Matthew Stafford's wife's name is, but Mrs. Stafford ain't moving to no New York. And she definitely ain't moving to no damn Pittsburgh. At least in New York, she could still do some ads and she could still get her stuff on to a certain degree. But Pittsburgh, she ain't getting nothing popping there. Okay, I'm telling you that now. All right. So if you're one of those people who are talking about you want to get a free agent quarterback and you need to get a bridge quarterback and all of that, man, you better tell Matthew Stafford to start figuring out what he wants to do. And the Rams, they want him back. They just don't want to pay him. And it just goes to show you that today's NFL is like that. Today's NFL, man, is what have you done for me lately? Even though the man has been playing good football and he's been pretty good with injuries. He had a few little, things going on. But, I mean, that game that he played against the Eagles in the playoffs in January, he was acting a fool. I mean, they almost got it done. They almost beat him. Okay? But they don't want to pay him a 60. They don't want to pay him 50. Okay? And guess what? You want them, you're going to pay. Because the other guys, the Aaron Rodgers of the world, the Kirk Cousins of the world, the Sam Darnolds of the world, and all these other quarterbacks that's running around potential, they're going to gauge their money on what they ask for with Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford's going to set the bar for the quarterbacks. He's going to set the bar for how much everybody's going to get paid. Because if Stafford gets, let's just say, I just use us as an example, and we decide to pay him 55 or 57 or whatever, which would be more money than we've ever paid anybody. All right. We decide to pay him that, dog, then that means that Aaron Rodgers is going to be like, yeah, I could stay at my 50. I don't got to drop. Kirk Cousins could be like, yeah, I could get 51, 52. Okay. So we're all going to find out, man, what's going on with Stafford. All right. I'm willing to believe still that they'll work it out. Because like I said before, Matthew Stafford's wife has a lot of power, bro, when it comes to him, dog. She has a lot to say. She's said a lot of things that shows me that she doesn't have to ask her husband for permission to speak on stuff. She's very opinionated. Very opinionated, bro. Okay, I think her name is Kelly Stafford, if I'm not mistaken. I might have got her name wrong, but I think her name is Kelly Stafford. She's very, very opinionated. She's been very political, talking about politics, and she got a podcast, bro. Her and her little homegirl, and they got the ear bent. Okay, so she's not one to be playing. All right, she's definitely not. All right. And she even said on her own podcast, this ain't me capping, this ain't me slandering, this is me telling you what she said. She said when they were in college, because she, at Georgia, She said that Matthew Stafford wasn't paying attention to her the way she wanted to, and she dated his backup quarterback. She's like, I'm just going to date your backup since you don't want to pay attention to me. And she did, and Matthew Stafford was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. And she said, I did that on purpose to get him to understand, hey, if you don't want me, your backup will want me. I'm just telling you what she said, bro. It's public knowledge, man. She said that she's like, hey, you don't want to do what I want you to do, I'll just go over here with the homie. Okay, so and you have to still see me walking up, holding his hand, kissing him on the way to practice. He didn't like that. He went back and got back on his square and went and scooped her back up. Now I wouldn't have played that game. You still would have been over there if it was me. But that's I'm not Matthew Stafford. I'm Matthew Shack. Okay, and we have all the letters matching after that S. After that, before that S, after that S, everything's different. It's a T and an H for me. Look, everything Matthew S looked perfect. And then that T popped up, and I was like, yeah, that's why you did that. And I didn't. But with that being said, bro, do you want to pay Matthew Stafford, bro? Because that's what it is. 27 million, bro. I mean, he only got like 4 million on, and I'm talking about Giants, you Giants and you Steelers and everybody else on here. Anybody else that want to get him. The days of getting a quarterback for bargain basement prices are over, you guys. That's done. You got to pay these cats, bro. Okay? And that's with everybody. All right? Nobody wants to just be on your team because you're a diehard fan. That doesn't have anything to do with anything, bro. Simple as that. Okay? You won't have to pay them. So Matthew Stafford is the straw that stirs the drink. He's the one that's gonna set the bar for the rest of the quarterbacks. And right now, the teams that seem to be showcasing the most interest is according to Schefter and according to other sources, Raiders, Giants, and Steelers, and the Rams. And the Rams being the team that has the most leverage. Okay? So we'll see what's going on, you guys. We'll see what's going on. In regards to a couple other things, and then I'll read your questions. A lot of you guys have been asking about T. Higgins and what should we do to get T. Higgins. T. Higgins just posted a cap emoji on his Twitter because the general manager of the Bengals is saying that they're working on trying to get him what he wants, and he said cap. So Adam Schefter said that if he goes on an open market, he's going to be $30 million. So once again, you guys that want a receiver, all right, are you willing to pay T. Higgins $30 million? That's at the low end because he's getting paid $27 now. All right. So he said that they probably will franchise tag him. Okay. Then you got Hendrickson, who led the league in sacks last year. He's grumbling about money because he doesn't got any guaranteed money the way that he's supposed to be getting it. We all know that Max Crosby doesn't have any guaranteed money on his contract. Now you found out that Matthew Stafford doesn't have any guaranteed money on his contract. So just understand, man, anybody that's of note is going to cost you $30 million, bro. Just a good player, just to be good, not elite, not top of the notch. You're going to have to spin a grip. If not, Gardner Minshew's available. Okay. All right, Raider fan, $12 million. Okay, you could stay on the bottom of the barrel, but you got a quarterback that's getting anything done, you're gonna have to pay him. Brock Purdy gonna get 51. Okay, he had a rookie contract 3 years. His new contract, he got to get 51, bro. That's what it is. That's fair market value for a quarterback is 50, bro. That's actually somebody who can win you some games. You got to pay. All right, so that's what it is, you guys. That's what it is. But rumor has it, Tom Brady definitely reached out to Matthew Stafford's people. That doesn't necessarily mean anything outside of what's your interest and would you want to play for us or whatever. Okay. And, and then another rumor that I didn't want to address is rumors about the Raiders pursuing Zach Wilson. Not Russell Wilson, Zach Wilson. And I'm like, okay, why don't we just keep Gardner Minshew? I mean, why are we playing games, bro? Why are we bringing in somebody who can't play the quarterback position when we already got a guy that can't play the quarterback position? But like I said before, man, it is going to happen however it happens. All right. So that's what's going on with all of that, y'all. Let me read you guys' questions. Okay, we out here chilling. All right, Blaze one for the nation. We out here chilling. All right, very good stick, and I'll see what's going on with you guys. All right, Flex Money in the house. Justice Saw, what's good? Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and fan. Okay, you already know we're blazing one. Okay, Mr. G, salute. Hey man, salute to you, big dog. Yeah, man, I'm just the combine is going to be a lot going on. He even talked about Schefter and them was even talking about who's going to throw at the camp, and talking about Shador says might not, probably won't throw. Look like he's just going to wait for his pro day, but Cam Ward might throw. And they've been training together. Cam Ward and Shador have been training together in Dallas. So they've been buddying. So, you might see Cam Ward get out here and spin it. Okay, just letting you know about that. All right, Rosetown native in the house, 707 in the area code. You already know what it is. Northern Cali. Okay, Big B. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. How do you guys, man? You know what, man? If you're one of the teams that I just talked about, if you're Raider fan, Giants fan, Pittsburgh Steelers fan, put a 1 in the chat if you take Matthew Stafford, knowing that you got to pay him, and put a 2 in the chat if you didn't. Okay, if you're one of those 3 teams that are looking like the first 3 teams. Okay, all right. Okay, Justice Saw, I'm okay with bringing in Matthew Stafford, bruh. Means we want to win now, and can we draft Will Howard? Well, Shefty did talk about the quarterbacks that he said that were number ones. Okay, number 1 quarterbacks to be picked up in the rounds. Okay, and he made it clear. He said, Cam Ward is probably going to be the first quarterback taken, but he said Jackson Dart, bro. He said Jackson Dart has the number 1, pending on the round, first quarterback chosen in the first or second. Jackson Dart might get picked because he said from all the people he's talking to, Dart has moved up. All right. In regards to Will Howard, he said Will Howard is kind of lukewarm as far as, because he talks to all the teams and all the people. Said he's kind of lukewarm about with everybody on him, but that might bode well for somebody that's getting caught slipping, because he said the same thing about Bo Nix. And he thought that nobody was looking out for Bo Nix, and next thing you know, Bo Nix got picked up, in the court, one of the top 8 quarterbacks picked in the first 12 picks. So Will Howard is definitely under the radar right now, which might be good for us. Okay. Bernardo Turner in the house, what's going on? Justice Saw, let's get these likes up. Yeah, man, let's move the likes up, you guys, man. See if we can get the likes to 50. If you haven't pressed the like button, man, get it up to 50. Help the algorithm. So more people can get on here. The more likes we get, the more YouTube opens up the funnel to let people come in and see our posts. That's what we got to do. We have to contribute, because YouTube is like, oh, well, they're not really looking, they're not really cracking. Even though we got, all these people on here, it's like anything else, man. We need evidence. Okay. So the more y'all click that, the more people gonna funnel in here, bro. That's just what it is. Okay. Merit system. All right. Yeah. Ready Syndicate said, "What's up? I got my Cuban cigar out. Let's go." Yeah, man. I got this BDL cigar that my boy Whittington Thomas sent me. Hey, man, I've been waiting to smoke it, so I think I'll just go ahead and do it today. Smoke with y'all out here, man. Sun is out. I'm just waiting for it to, get a little higher so it gets on this side. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, man, pretty clear. Okay, not bad. Brian Rodriguez waiting for the combine. Yeah, me too, bro. Waiting for it. See what's going on. But there's a lot of business being discussed, man. It's like being on the combine is nothing but a big golf course. And they're just at the golf course chopping it up. Hey, what's going on, Willie? Hey, man, what's going on, Wally? Hey, man, what y'all talking about? Hey, man, come over here, man. Hey, man, I heard oh, yeah, man, I heard yeah, that's what they're doing, dog. A whole lot of politicking. Okay, a lot of politicking going on. Zachary Wolf in the house was popping. Okay, hey, Zachary, your Giants are definitely trying to figure out what they could do with Matthew Stafford. It's Adam Schefter confirmed it. Okay, y'all are definitely trying to figure out what you guys are gonna do. All right, so it's gonna cost, though. It ain't gonna be cheap. It's gonna be some picks and some other shit. I don't think it's gonna be no third or no crazy shit like that. But definitely, bro, your Big Blue is trying to make a move. All right, Booty Bang, what's going on? What's happening, big dog? Okay, Justice Saw, all of you knows we need to get Gardner Minshew out of there. Hey, man. Like I said before, man, Gardner Minshew is is a 4 for 4 from Wendy's, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get a single double. You get some fries. Okay. You get a drink. All right. And you get one of them little toys that you can give to your little granddaughter or whatever. Okay. That's what you get 4 for 4. Or you might be able to get some chicken nuggets. Yeah, that's probably what they'll give you. A little 2-piece nugget, little small ass double single, and small ass fries and a small drink for $4. That's what it is. Huh? Gardner Minshew is affordable, bro. Every team in the league can afford a Gardner Minshew. Okay? That ain't hard. All right. But can you afford an elite quarterback? See, the problem with the Raiders is that you guys want y'all want champagne on a beer budget. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all want, man. Okay. Ace of Spades at the club starts at 400. Okay. You better go ahead and sip on that Heineken, bruh. And even not even a Heineken, you better sip on some of that draft beer. You don't got the money. Okay. Then you're mad because Gardner Minshew plays like a $12.5 million QB. That's exactly what he plays like. He plays up to his pay grade. He plays worse than he gets paid. But that's what happens when you don't want to pay people. And guess what? The Rams don't want to pay either. All right, they don't. All this expenses is starting to get to them, dog. It's costing a lot. Okay, straight up. All right, booty bang. Why would the Rams trade away Cooper and Stafford? It makes no sense. Money, bro. Money. It's gonna cost them. They're trying to get younger, bro. Costing them. I just told you. They didn't have a problem with Matthew Stafford when he was playing for 27 last year. But now, he has to get paid, bro. You got to pay him 50. It's very easy, man. It's not hard to keep players. Booty bang. All you got to do is pay them. That's the problem. You don't want to pay them, bro. Simple as that. Do you know how many top-notch women you'd have in your stable, man, if you was willing to pay? If you was willing to pay their way, pay like they weigh, pay all their expenses, pay for their child care, pay for their whip, pay for their clothes. Why you think, man, you see these dudes who look like they shouldn't even be dating these women with these women? Because they understand I'm fat, I'm balding, I got high blood pressure, I got diabetes, but I got a bag. So guess what? Here you go, sunshine. Take to you and 10 grand and you and the girls go out for shopping and lunch on me. She ain't going nowhere. Where's she going? So that's the key, man. You got to pay these people to stick around. So they don't want to pay, Cooper and Stafford. Now, if Stafford's willing to give them a hometown homie discount and say, okay, I want to stay home, just pay me 35, he'll be there. But if he's talking about 60, which I think he deserves, okay, he deserves anywhere between 55 and 60 million. If Brock Purdy's getting 51, how are you paying me 27? How is that happening? Because he's younger? Yeah, so what? He took them team to 2 Super Bowls? Yeah, so what? Y'all lost 2 Super Bowls. I won mine. So that's why, Brad, nobody wants to pay. Everybody wants to play, but they don't want to pay. Okay? TJ Mack, what's going on, big dog? Salute to the mods. Okay? What's going? Said, what's going on? Raider Trey, what's going on, big Trey? Yeah, man. The Raiders, Brady made a phone call, man. I mean, that's more than what your boy Tom Telesco did. It's not even the draft yet. He made a phone call to find out what's popping. So right now, just to run it back, Matthew Stafford and his agent have been given permission to go around the league and see what kind of offers they can get. Now, they can't make no formal offers until on somebody like him. They can get some ideas, but they can't make no deals until probably 2 weeks from now. But as far as those kind of deals, they can sign. You can sign free agents all you want. But these guys like this is going to have to be a sign and trade. And they're just saying, okay, go see what you can do and come back. And maybe they'll use that as a negotiation tactic. All right. Okay. It's all good. Chilling. All right. Justin Saw. Okay. Maurice Ross. What's good, Mr. Shaq and Unfiltered Fam? You already know. Okay. Devon Lauren, on my way to San Diego home and catch that Laker game in the Timberwolves tomorrow with my son. Oh, that's going to be nice, man. I mean, last night, man, the Lakers were looking good, and then the Lakers started Lakering. Okay, falling in love with the 3-pointer, man. You guys need to go inside. All right, go inside. But Luka and Bron is Luka started off hot, and then he got cold, bro. He started struggling. Okay, but the old man Bron got busy last night, bro. They looking good. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and put these dudes to bed. All right, it's gonna be a good game, Devon. Good game. All right, Booty Bang. Hey, Shaq, I find it funny Brandon Staley just got hired by the Saints while his boy Coupon Tom's a homeless bun. Hey, man, that's how it goes down, bro. I mean, somebody's liked more than somebody else. Brandon Staley had a job last year. Let's not act like he was out of football, okay? So Brandon Staley had a job last year. So sometimes people are liked and some people aren't liked. Coupon Thomas doesn't seem like he's liked very much. All right? Straight up. Just a saw. Question is, does Matthew Stafford want to come here? We need to draft a couple of weapons. Well, that's the question. We don't know. But Tom Brady reached out, and there's definitely an interest there from us. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm telling you, his wife has a lot to say so, dog. His wife has a lot to say so. Understand that. Okay. Just as Matthew Stafford and Tom Brady boys, because people may want to come in because of Brady. I don't know if they're boys, man, but Tom Brady did reach out to his camp. I don't know. I mean, when you got money, you don't really have to be boys, bro. I mean, you got the money, you're willing to say, hey, man, we're willing to pay you. Then shit, you answer those phone calls. Plus it's the GOAT. What's gonna hurt? Okay, not a bad look to answer a phone call from Tom Brady. I don't think that's a bad look at all. I think that's a good look. Okay. Justin Saw said, I heard the Giants were going to go for Derek Carr. I mean, that's probably on their list. But based on what my boy Ant Cuts told me, who's a who dat, he told me that they'll probably keep Carr. Cheaper to keep, bro. Okay. So that's what I'm hearing. But yeah, I mean, that's probably on the list of things that they wouldn't mind doing. But I don't, it's not looking like that's definitive at this point. Okay, Saints are still there. All right. Okay. Booty Bang said, not to mention Stafford isn't a locker room cancer like Rodgers. Adam Schefter and Pat McAfee and them were definitely talking about about Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is a friend of the show, and he said, Pat McAfee, he said that Aaron Rodgers was strongly considering coming back to the Jets next season. Until they did that crazy shit and went public and tried to humiliate him. So he was willing to probably stay there and stay and play another year. But he definitely said his first interest will probably be the Rams here in LA. If I was the Rams, I wouldn't get rid of Matthew Stafford for Matthew Stafford's 41. I wouldn't get rid of Matthew Stafford for a 41-year 30 he's 37. Matthew Stafford's 37 and Aaron Rodgers is 41. I wouldn't be giving up that for Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't. That wouldn't be me. Okay. Egalitarian in the house. What's going on, EG? Tony Brown. As long as we're not looking at Sam. If according to Schefter, if we do not get Matthew Stafford, or Matthew Stafford decides to stay or go elsewhere, he said Sam Darnold is the next guy. Now, I'm not happy with that. I'm not. Okay. Egalitarian Brady should sign Joe Milton, Dorian Robinson, draft Shedeur Sanders and Will Howard. Would prefer Geno Smith over Sam Darnold. I guess we'll find that out. But I just told you that he made a phone call to Matthew Stafford. I think that's been pretty much clear. Justin Saw said, so is official. Matthew Stafford doesn't want to stay in LA. No. He just been told, if you want to go out and field some offers, find out what's out there, find out what your market value is. And because the Rams are counting on that nobody wants to pay Matthew Stafford that money. So what they're doing is, hey, man, you don't want to take our word for it, man. Why don't you just go out and see for yourself? And so that's what's going on right now. So we'll see. Okay, we will definitely see how it's gonna play out. All right. Justice House, I'm guessing the wife wants to be in the entertainment business. I'm right. You're pretty sure they'd want to stay and fly to Vegas. It makes the most sense, man. Makes the most sense. He's not going to the Chargers. I mean, that's not happening. Okay. Niners. No. I mean, Vegas would probably be make a lot of sense. But she's very much in the game here. I don't think she's uprooting her situation for Matthew Stafford to play 2 years or 2 or 3 years. I just don't think that's it. Egalitarian, Brady should stay away from Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold, and Aaron Rodgers. MC said Stafford too much. I think we should go to Aaron. Aaron ain't gonna be much cheaper. I don't think. $50 million is too steep. MC, man, should be a good wife to have and you in a good space. Okay. Baker man in the house. Hell no to Stafford. Eugene, 25 as far as we should go. Well, 25 is less than what he's getting paid now. He's guaranteed 27 where he's at. He's gonna lose $2 million to come to the Raiders. Just saying, dog. MC said, I'd rather build a line in defense, draft a young guy, and start AOC and sign defense. Well, AOC is still on the team, so he's definitely a viable option. He's still on the team. All right. Our team gone how it was with Carr, prolific offense with no defense. I mean, like I said, it's always, peanut butter, no jelly, Kool-Aid, no sugar, ham, no burger. That's just how it is. Okay. You got one thing, and then you don't got the other thing. Okay. Car, no gas, gas, no car. All right. Yeah, DC's name is floating around, but he's still under contract with the Saints, and he'd have to be traded. Well, all right. See, I honestly don't want Shador anymore. Sway's a little too hype. I see ones, twos. Okay, I see some twos. Zachary Wolf, my GM's talking about getting a vet. I wouldn't mind Matthew. Exactly. That's why Adam Schefter said that you guys are in the running for. I don't know how far along you guys are. I don't know whether you guys have hit him up or whatever the case is, but we'll see. Okay. MC said he likes Dart. Zachary Wolf said I probably wouldn't mind Dart. Dart can spin it. Okay. Rick Lavelle, what's going on, man? What's going on this good day? I just copped Lucky Shorts Jordan 3. Yeah, man. I didn't get those, man. I didn't get them. They're all over here. They didn't get them. I'm focused. Focus on them flus. I'm focused on them flus, bro. I put in everything I can. Okay, just to let you know, Rick, because you like me. We don't play. We don't let nothing pass us up. I'll tell you this. The flu game 12s, Justin Saw told you yesterday. The flu game 12s, if you're interested, people are going to be outside for these. All right? The week of, they're still going for 300 on StockX. They're getting released this week. The number should have fall down. It isn't. There's not going to be enough for everybody. Telling you that now. It's not going to be enough for everybody, dog. You better be on point. Because I know I am. I already got everything all lined up. Okay? Everything lined up. All right? Justice Southside, I like Will Howard because he could throw the ball and run guys over. That's what we need. I believe Will Howard will be transferred to the NFL better than Sanders. Okay? Chris Leonard, what's going on, CL? Always a player, just out of work. Hey, that's how it goes, CL, man. You always get in that bag. And I know the first thing you're going to do is hook up with the homies at the bar and have a couple of shots. All right? But have a shot that your boy TD12 has already reached out to Matthew Stafford. Just to let you know. All right? Now, as far as I'm concerned, Matthew Stafford don't run like he used to. So how are we going to run RPO with Stafford? I don't know. But whatever. Rick Lavelle said Mason Graham is a real deal. Put him next to Christian Wilkins and Mad Max. Very scary. Hearing Josh Webster's rumors through the Raiders. I tried to. I don't know if he was here, Rick, but I let everybody know, like about 4 or 5 days ago, that Josh Sweat is serious business. And Adam Schefter did mention Josh Sweat. He said it's going to be a heavy market for Josh Sweat. Heavy market. Try to tell you guys that, man. Put a 1 in the chat when I told you Josh Sweat. Y'all didn't even know who that dude was. But everybody in the league got put on notice at that damn Super Bowl. You talk about the best time to get 2.5 sacks is in a Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes. Come on, bro. Everybody in the world was watching that game. His bag is about to get real thick. Super thick. Okay. Central Cali Raider, man. Matthew Stafford grew up with Clayton Kershaw in Texas. Yeah, I know that. They real bad pictures, man. Stadium's really comfortable getting to LA, kicking to his boy Clayton Kershaw. This is a dream come true, man, for Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford was in Detroit before they decided that they wanted to be a real football team, bro. And he's over there languishing and he giving, Hall of Fame numbers with nobody there. And he finally got traded to the Rams and won him a Super Bowl. And his wife is things are flourishing with wifey. Wifey's happy. Kids is happy. He's here with the homie Clayton Kershaw. They going to the Laker games. I seen Stafford sitting courtside at the Laker games. He's at the Dodger game. Dodgers just won. I mean, there's a lot, man. When you're him, this is the best place he could be. There's no other city that's going to give him what LA's giving him when he's won a ring, when you got all the celebrity and all the ass kissing and all the red carpets and the ESPYs and all of this shit. This is it. The problem is you ain't paying me, bro. I got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? I need a check. All right. Guys, straight up. And see, his Scatterboo reminds me of Jacobs. Scatterboo's been balling, bro. He was balling last year. Ryan Rodriguez with the $4.99 dono, man. What Raider free agents would you have kept? I did a live on that a couple of days ago, man. The top 6 decisions that need to be made. The majority of them are on the defensive side of the ball. Make sure you check that out, Brian Rodriguez. But I'll answer your question since you did give me the $4.99 dono. I'll just go in order. Spillane's 1. 2 is Merrick. 3 is Kuntz. 4 is we already signed. We already signed Isaiah Palomao. We need to pick up Chasen. He's 1, and then Abdullah. So that's what I said. All right. Yeah, Scatterboo. Okay. It's all right. I got you, Brian. Yusuf, what's going on? Raider Nation Leonard Sr., what's going on, big dog? Brother Tito, what's going on, Tito? What's going on, Tito, man? We out here chilling. Out here chilling on a Wednesday, man. Hump day. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Chris Leonard, hey, Shaq, man, you think the Raiders re-sign Adam Butler, not Malcolm Butler? Exactly. I mean, this dude was over here really acting like he was popping it. And we could look at Jonathan Allen from Washington. Well, I'm hearing a bunch of different things, man. Adam Butler, man, he's definitely a piece that I wouldn't mind keeping, man. I don't know what his market number is, his projected market value, but I think he's somebody we could keep. But I'm hearing some Bobby Wagner news. I'm hearing a little bit about Wags. I'm hearing a little about Wags coming. I mean, there's a lot of things that's being said, man. But until we see it, it's all speculation. It's all speculation at this point. Good speculation. Okay. I mean, these rumors are pretty good rumors to have in regards to out there this year, because usually it's not that good. Usually the rumors are something stupid. Okay, but I'm just waiting to see if the ball drops, bro. See if there's going to be some bullshit being done. I'm hoping that's not the case. All right. Brother Tito says he's been in Oakland the last 2 days, had a bad stroke. Oh, man, hey, man. Put a 1 in the chat, man. Prayers go out to Brother Tito's cousin, man. Hey, man, hey, man. I understand, bro. I understand. I had a lot of people, a lot of people in my life that went through the situation with the strokes, bro. I mean, that right there is debilitating, but it sounds pretty good. Okay. Black Raider. How do you feel about Stafford being a bridge quarterback? I like him better than any other potential bridge quarterback that's possibly could be available. I think that he's better than Rodgers because he's younger. Rodgers isn't a nurturer, so why bring him over anyway? That dude isn't going to help nobody learn how to do anything. He's going to say, learn on your own. Kirk Cousins, nah. Sam Darnold, eh. So, I mean, if I'm looking at him, Matthew Stafford is somebody who I know could probably come over and handle some business. All right. Black Raider said, I guarantee my Warriors win that chip. I mean, all he had to do was not punch people, and y'all would have won it. Y'all would have been winning a whole bunch of chips. If he stopped calling people bitches, Kevin Durant, and he stops punching people, Jordan Poole, he wouldn't have to predict a world championship because you guys would have had him already. So, I mean, him predicting some things is just a prediction at this point. Booty Bang says the quote of the day. No quote of the day at this point, man. I have to think about it. Give me a few minutes, man. Still trying to get myself together this morning. All right. Chris Leonard, we got to resign a few players. Now, but spending $50 million on one player is not worth it. Doesn't make sense. Then you'll have AOC. Then you just use AOC. Then but you don't get to complain. You don't get to complain, man. Why complain about how much money is when we got the second most cap space in football? Spend money, bro. Spend money. Spend money. Jeffrey said, no Sam Darnold, please. I would rather overpay for Stafford. Just saying. Okay. Darnold's going to be a bust. Jay said, hit the like button. No more retreads, draft and develop. I know, man, but we getting somebody, bro. We're not just going to go out there with a rookie quarterback and go out there with the guys we got, barring that we have an opportunity not to do so. I think if that happens, that would only be because we didn't land somebody. Okay. So that's what I got to say about that. So you going to try sneakers? Yeah, try sneakers, man. Okay. Brian Rodriguez, man. Minority on Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford over his house said discuss a potential move to get him to Vegas. There you go, man. I mean, who's his source, Brian Rodriguez? I just heard that he talked, but I didn't know Brady had him over. If Brady had him over, dog, I guarantee you Kelly went with him. His wife went with him, dog, because Tom Brady's a bachelor. Okay. As soon as you walk in his house, man, it's I'm just a bachelor looking for. I'm trying to tell you, Tom Brady gonna have it popping in there. Kelly gonna be like, "You're not going to Tom's house without me." Man, wise decision, Mrs. Stafford, because Tom Brady gonna have them in there. They gonna be in there, definitely winding. They gonna be at the door. He's gonna be like, "Come on in, Matt. Hey, oh damn, it's like that." Yeah, man, just imagine how it is over there in Henderson, man. You need to come on through, man. You know, man, come over here and fool with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe, all right? Okay, Don Cheeto said, Lucky 3 shorts are sitting. They will be in outlets this spring. They are sitting. They're sitting. Black toe Jordan 1s are sitting, but I still got the black toe Jordan 1s. Like, I'm at the point of my life, and with all the shit that I have, all the shoes I got, and Don Cheeto, trust and believe, I have the OG 85s, dog, right in there, okay? I got mine, all right? So for me, it's all about what I want, okay? It's like a connoisseur, bro. It's like I smoke the cigars I like. I drink the drink I like, okay? You know, I drive the whip I like. So for me, I like the Lucky short. It's just not a priority because the damn flu games is out. So maybe I'll double back. I mean, if they're going to be in the lets, I'll get them. But where I'm at in my life right now, dog, it's not even about hype beasts anymore, bro. I'm not a hype beast dude. It has to hit me a certain way. Like everybody here is jumping through the window for the unions, the union ones. They cool. But, man, I'm about to go get the flus, man. That's a shoe I never owned. I never had those. I got to get all my grails, bro. I get my grails and everything, then I'm cool, okay? So I got shit to go with the Lucky shorts. I got fits to go, but it's not a priority at this point, all right? Not for me, okay? But I will get them if the price is right, okay? Brother Tito, number 1 for Josh Sweat. All right, John Tito, Tom Brady hosted Stafford in Montana going skiing. Oh, man, I don't know about the going skiing part. I mean, maybe they could be up there in one of those chalets up there, okay, smoking some cigars and sipping on some scissor. But I don't think I want my quarterback on those skis, bro, on no slope. That's just me, okay? I hope they're just up there taking it in, all right? John Bennett, what's going on, man? What's going on? Fact checks in the house. You already know how we do it over here. Everything we say is on point. 111 Danielberry Sports. Yeah, prayers, man, to your cousin, Brother Tito, man. Godspeed. Well, Tito, thank you, Shaq. Thank you, everybody, for my cousin. Really appreciate that. God bless you all. Yeah, man, because at the end of the day, man, you know, all the things we talk over here ain't more important than a human life. You know, human life is the most precious thing in the world. Okay, yeah, man, we don't, you know, we got our difference of opinion with football teams and this and that, but when it comes to people, yeah, people first, bro, people first. All right, okay, Jordan Schultz, okay, all right, for sure. Okay, Chris Leonard, yo, Shackman, what's going on, my sons? 11 seed just can't win anymore. I just think you guys need a spark, bro. You need somebody, a spark, man. You need somebody to come in and spark your offense. It's really. You really only playing a two-man game right now, Chris. Like you guys are only it's like Booker. It's just Booker and KD. That's it. It's like, hey man, you shot last time, bro. It's my turn to shoot. Like the offense isn't like running through somebody. You don't have a glue guy. Like when you guys had Chris Paul, you guys had somebody a playmaker. You had somebody that's gonna set people up. You have somebody that's gonna, penetrate the lane, get in the lane, do some shit. Bradley Beal's a shooter, bro. He's a spot shooter. He's not somebody that's gonna make people better, bro. You need somebody that's gonna come in there and make people better. That's what you need. Okay, and that's why you guys are playing the way you're playing. If you look at the way the Lakers are playing, the way that the Lakers is playing right now. Yeah, Justin saw the Lakers is balling right now, dog. And you look at them, man, you got two guys on the court that could create for themselves and they can make everybody better. Luka had a triple-dub last night. Triple-dub. 19, 16, and 12. And Bron had a lot of assists in it. Man, Bron's like, man, this is beautiful. Y'all over here worried about Luka and I'm running around free. Why he was getting all those lob dunks? Bron's like, man, this is the freest I've been. I don't got two people on me, bro. I'm still good enough to take one-on-one. So that's what's been going on. Okay. All right. What's going on, Ant Cuts? Ant Cuts, what's going on, Skillet? Hey, I just mentioned you earlier. That's why you showed up. Okay. Because I just talked about you and Derek Carr. My boy Ant Cuss, one of my best friends. Hey, Ant, tell, real quick, just let people know the status on Derek Carr with the Saints. I know you told me, but it'd be great to let them hear from you because they're talking about the Giants and, some Raider fans are talking about maybe trying to bring them back. But let us know real quick, bro. I know you're busy, but if you could just take a second out just to type out some shit or speak into your phone or whatever and let the chat know what the status is with the Saints and Derek Carr. Like I said, this is why this is in a Raider channel, you guys. Because I got Giants on here. I got Saints. Y'all ask a question. There he is. Carr ain't going nowhere. Boom. There you go. That was short and sweet. This is a Who Dat fan. This is a Saints fan. This is my boy Ant Cuts. Okay. Best barber in the world. And I need a haircut, dog, but you up there. So I have to go to the barber. I get cut down here. I ain't got no choice. Okay, he just told you Carr is not going nowhere. There you go. That ends that. This is a guy who listens to all the Saints podcasts. He said too much money invested. There you go. That's the answer. Don't look like DC going nowhere, bro, according to Ant Cuts. Okay, that's what he's saying. All right, he knows the Saints better than I do. All right, so that's what it is. Okay. Justin Sasser reported 3 minutes ago. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Daddy Duty, Luka had a triple-dub off the off night. Yeah, he was hot as hell, but the first quarter he had 16. He only scored, look at it this way. Luka Doncic only scored 3 points for 3 quarters because he was setting everybody up. He just wasn't hitting it. He even said in the post game when he was talking to Shaq, he got cold. But his game is still cold, bro. You still got to pay attention to Luka. Luka was dishing it. 16 rebounds, 19 points, 12 assists. We a problem. The Lakers are a problem, bro. Okay, if they could just keep their defensive intensity and hit timely shots, we're going to be a problem, dog. We're going to be a problem. Okay, Lakers is looking good. Rob Pelinka looking like an absolute genius right now. He looking like a genius. Okay, straight up. Okay, there you guys go. So all the Derek Carr talk, I'm gonna go with my boy Ant Cuts because I know he knows. He's always hitting me up, telling me about what his Saints are doing. Okay, we'll be talking today. I talk to this fool every day. Okay, Devin Dude said go St. John's. Hey man, I haven't seen St. John's play consistently on TV since Chris Mullin was there. Matter of fact, no, not since Chris Mullin was there, since Mark Jackson was there. They don't get a lot of TV time, St. John's. They don't get a lot of TV time. All right, I remember when I was in school, they was on. They was balling when St. John had Walter Berry, and they had Chris Mullin. When Chris Mullin had the mop, not when he had the flat top, when he had the moppy hair, he had the Larry Bird moppy hair and shit. Okay. So yeah, at St. John's in house, man. My Tar Heels, man. We just all right, man. We need a dynamic player. Okay. All right. Ant Cut says the only way to get rid of him is a trade. Nobody wants to take on his pay or release him. Take the cap hit. The Saints can't afford a cap hit. There you go, man. See how you can come over here and you can get information from the fan base themselves, bro. That's why I never wanted to be a one-team channel. I like to know everything. All right. Yeah, that Red Storm. Y'all going to the Big East? Hey, man, it'd be good to see you guys, man. Like I said, I haven't seen you guys play in a long time, bro. Okay? Long time. All right? As far as being, like, on the national television stage. Okay? And Cuss said, that's facts. That's the facts right there, bro. So, a lot of you guys, you Raider fans that want to have a reunion, a family reunion. I don't think the family reunion is going to happen. And then you Giants, you guys, that's why you guys are reaching out to Stafford. Okay? So we're going to find out. Chris Leonard says St. John's is a problem. I always liked them. Kentucky's my team. And they're actually good or not. Yeah, man, I mean, I come from that era. I come from the era of North Carolina, the Tar Heels, Duke Blue Devils, Georgetown Hoyas, St. John's, even DePaul. You know, DePaul when they were in Chicago, DePaul was balling. All those teams, Arkansas, like a lot of them squads, bro, that aren't getting the national recognition that they used to get. Okay, but it's good, man, to hear that St. John's is back in the mix. That's a team who was living on television, bro. Living on television. You turn on ESPN, St. John's is playing somebody. Like all their games were televised, bro. Okay, y'all playing Seton Hall? Seton Hall, man, is another team that used to be a pretty formidable team. Back when who went to Seton Hall, man? That I can't think of the top of my head, man. Player I'm thinking of, but you had Seton Hall. You had UConn was always good, but you had teams like that, that aren't getting as much love. The Wake Forests and them kind of teams. Okay, so. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Jason Sism, man, was going on reports are saying the Lions are going to go for all in for Garrett. What's your opinion? Sure. Your quarterback situation is solidified. You got Jared Goff. If Myles Garrett, you guys can break the bank. You guys got a good running game. You guys got a solid defense. Hutchinson's coming back. Who I like, Aiden Hutchinson, man. I like him. And then that'll get you guys to stop talking about my guy. Please go get Myles Garrett so y'all can leave us alone talking about, hey, man, why don't you tell Max to come over here and line up with with Hutchinson. Just go ahead and get him. I think that's a good deal because you guys are right there. Like, you guys you're not desperate for nobody. You guys have top-notch receivers, St. Brown in them, St. Brown. You got good defense. You got an all-pro in Hutchinson. You get a bookend with him with Myles Garrett. You got a good offense. Jared Goff is handling his business. Y'all can afford to do that. And where you are in the draft isn't like your top 10 or top 20. You guys are like later in the draft. So I think that would be a good move. You could throw some draft picks at it, man. I think that'd be good. I think that Myles Garrett would play a lot better if he's not in over there with the Cleveland. I think Cleveland is stunting his growth, man. They're never going to get any better. They can't attract no free agents. They're not getting better. If I was him, I would go to the Lions. So I think that's a good move, man. I hope you guys get that done. I really do. Huh? Chris Leonard, thoughts on Pete Carroll flying coach, not first class. That's crazy. Talked to Seattle GM and for an hour, heard it on the plane. Pete Carroll is a normal cat, man, who's not a normal cat. Pete Carroll isn't doing that to save money. Pete Carroll's doing that because he has a code. He has a code that he's stuck to. This man is 73 years old, bro. This is a man who has kept his values the way he's kept his values. All right? Money didn't change PC. Didn't change Coach. Coach has always been like that. Didn't matter when Coach was winning Super Bowls. He was like that outside of that dumb decision that he made, not giving Sean the football, bro. You got to give Sean the football. Outside of that, bro, he's pretty solid across the board. And that's what he's always done. It's just news because he's doing it with the Raiders, and the Raiders is so high profile that why would you ride coach? He's like, it's a ride. It's like, man, here, like, it's like they always say here in LA, man, or they say in Texas, all hat, no cattle. Okay. Meaning that the guy with the, with the 12-gallon hat this big is the dude that don't have no cows. The dude that looked like he's got on the snakeskin boots, and he's got with the stirrups and everything on his. He got the spurs and all that shit, looking like he got some money. That's the dude that ain't got none. And the dude that's walking around on some run over New Balances and an old baseball cap pulled down over his eyes, and some $3 sunglasses is worth $1 billion. Is worth $1 billion. You look at the dudes that are multi-billionaires. How do they dress? They're understated. Okay, you look at them. Steve Jobs used to wear the same mock turtleneck. He had a uniform. He wore a black mock turtleneck, the same jeans, and some shoes, and that's it. He wore that every day. Okay, Mark Zuckerberg, same way. These dudes are plain. Wear a damn hoodie to work. Like, they're not into the flashy shit. Now us, hell yeah, I'm gonna be flashy. I'm definitely gonna be flashy. But I'm from a different ethnicity base. Okay, so for me, hey man, that's part of who I am. All right, I've had $5 in my pocket, and I had on the brand new Jordans. Okay, had on the Jordan 4s. Rick Lavelle had the bread 1 on one shoe. I mean the bread 4 on one shoe, and had the white cement on the other. Walking around campus like that to let everybody know I had them both. Like, I did shit like that. Oh, Shaq, you tried to show you got both pairs. Hey, dog. Hey, man, what's poppin'? These shoes cost more than your books. Okay. So, not flashy. Pete Carroll is just a normal dude. He's like, man, I don't need to do all of that. He's like, and he likes talking to people too. He's a people person. So, he gets to talk to normal people. If he's sitting in first class, he's not having conversations. This is a dude that seeks conversations out. I don't know who it was, but one of our subs said that they had a poster of Pete. I guess they were at SC, or they were going to SC at the time, and they said they went to Pete Carroll's office on campus to get him to sign it. And when he went to his office, his door was open, and he just said, "Hey, coach, could you sign my thing?" And coach was like, "Yeah, what's your name?" Oh, okay. Oh, you going to school here? Oh, yeah. Hey, man, what's your major? Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Fight on, man. Okay, man. Good seeing you, man. Hey, man. That's Pete Carroll's just a down-to-earth dude. Everybody ain't an asshole, bro. I mean, there's a lot of assholes. Everybody ain't Tom Telesco. Everybody ain't Josh McDaniels. Okay? This is a man that can afford to be a jerk. All right? There's only 4 men in the history of football that won a national championship and a Super Bowl. Him, Jimmy Johnson, what's his name? Barry Switzer. Matter of fact, it's only 3. It's not 4. It's 3. So he's sitting in coach because he's chilling. He don't got to floss like that, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, you got any more of those peanuts? He back to popping peanuts, chilling on his computer. Hey, coach, he's not an asshole, dog. He's not. He's not an asshole. He's a very personable guy. I've never met him before, but I guarantee you, if I saw Pete Carroll out and he would take some time to talk to me. It was the same way when I met Coach Walsh. When I met Coach Bill Walsh, man, at Barnes & Noble's, I was in there. I was back in college, and I was doing a research paper in there because I wasn't buying those books, okay? And he had a book signing, and then I just pretended I stood in line and pretended like I was going to buy one of his books. And then I told him I was a Raider fan. I wanted to ask him some Al Davis questions. He said, "Hey, son, stand next to me. Let me finish this up, and I'm going to talk to you." And I stood next to Coach Walsh talking about Raider football while he's signing autographs on the book. I talked to him for a whole hour. Okay? So some people are, just because they famous and they notable, don't mean they assholes. They very nice people. So that's the answer. He's just a cool dude. Very cool guy. All right? So yeah, man. So is that it? Unless you guys got any other questions. But just to let you know, for those of you guys that came in late, Matthew Stafford is this. See this thing right here? Straw. The straw that stirs the drink. That's Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford is the first quarterback that's going to make a move before everybody else makes a move. Nobody's moving a muscle until Stafford moves a muscle. Okay? That could be as simple as I'm staying with the Rams. That could be as simple as I'm open to a trade. When he makes his move and he signs and he's where he's going, these other guys are going to start circling around, because then it's like, okay, they're off the market. Who's the next person? Stafford's number one. Who's number two? It depends. Okay? So we will soon find out. We'll soon find out. But I'm telling you now, the Rams want him, but they don't want to pay him, dog. It's that simple. Okay? You want to stick with your girl, but you're not trying to go to church with her every weekend. And she's telling you, if you don't start going to church, I'm going to break up with you. But why do I got to go? Why don't you just go? See? That's what it is. I want you, but I ain't trying to do what you want me to do type shit. That's what it is. 27 million is not getting it done, bro. You're not keeping Matthew Stafford for 27 million, bro. And no guaranteed bread. He don't have no guaranteed money at all, bro. None. He ain't no different than Max, except he's a quarterback. And like I said before, a lot of you guys are prisoners of the moment, and you're going to say he's washed up. But all I got to do is remind you of the playoff game against the Eagles when they had a blow, when it was a straight shootout. Y'all remember in January when the Eagles and the Rams were playing and it was a shootout between those two teams? Stafford was acting a fool in that fourth quarter, bro. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think it went OT, if I'm not mistaken. But that game was, they was balling, bro. And he could have won, but he didn't get it done in the end. Okay, and I'm glad he didn't, because I don't think they would have beat Patrick Mahomes in there. I don't think that the Rams were going to beat, without Aaron Donald. I don't think that would have happened. Okay, they wouldn't have had the pass rush to get that done. All right. All right, man, is anything else y'all got? Any other questions y'all got to ask me? Y'all saw how we jumped into that hoop and I was able, man, I come on, dog. We just do everything over here. We just got too much knowledge. I really wish that we had the basketball audience that we got in football. If we had the same basketball audience over here, man, we'd have like 25,000 subscribers, bro. I go basketball just as hard. Pause. Just as hard as football. Okay, trust me, I know basketball just as much. It's just we don't have a lot of basketball heads in here that really can't. Y'all more football oriented guys, but it's cool. Okay, maybe one day we will be over there talking some hoop. All right, and cuts in the building. Okay, all right, man. Anything else y'all may want to ask me? I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. But that's what's going on. So when Matthew Stafford makes a move, that's when everybody else will make a move. We just talked to the homie from the Giants. Okay, the homie from the Giants just told you what they're trying to do. Ant Cuts on here, aka Skillet. He on here. He told you what the Saints are doing. So he said DC ain't going nowhere, so y'all can stop rubbing your hands together like Birdman, because it doesn't look like it's going to happen. All right. Robert Benjamin said, time for a call-in show. Yeah, there's a bunch of things going on, man. I'm going to go ahead and get this podcast jumping off. There's too much things that we got to do. Too many things we got to do. So we're going to get it all set up, man. We'll have it up soon enough. We're going to take this thing to the next level. It's time. We got the fan base. We got the audience. You know what I'm saying? We got the subscription base to do a whole bunch of shit. All right. So we definitely going to make it pop. So anything else, y'all? All right, man. Good hollering at you guys, man. Okay. Get some lunch. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If anything else is popping, I'll come back in, chop it up with you, man. But the combine's getting ready to start, and understand that Adam Schefter said every coach is there, every team is there, represented. All the agents are there. Everybody's politicking, walking around, trying to figure out what they could do for their client. And there's a lot of things that's being said over there, man, that we don't know, but it'll be all known in the future. All right, man. Holla at all y'all, man. I'm going to be out here. Probably going to turn right back on, watch the combine, sit out here, smoke my cigar. Holla at y'all later, man. Matt Shack Unfiltered.